Welcome to a special all-request edition of Two-Track Tombstone with me, J. Tombstone. Both of these requests come from a dear friend of mine named Michael, who used to live in New Orleans, but he's moved away now. I met him when I was working at Second Skin at the leather porn store in the French Quarter. I think his boyfriend at the time worked with us. And it was Michael and Michael. They were both bald and cute, and I'm pretty sure they're broken up now. I don't know if they hate each other, if they like each other. I'm not sure exactly what the situation is. But Michael, who gave me these requests, we used to affectionately call Taffy, in reference to the John Waters classic movie, I can't believe I can't come up with a female trouble. And Dawn Davenport's daughter was Taffy. And I think Taffy in the movie was a little bratty, and we thought Michael was a little bratty, I think is how he got the name. I can't really honestly remember. But we always called him Taffy. And when I put out a call for requests for songs, Taffy came through, and I have nothing to say about either of these songs because I've never heard of the artists and I've never heard of the songs. And this first song, I don't know if he's just trying to make my podcast bad, but I'm going to play it for him. This is In the Winter by Janis Ian for Lil Taffy Davenport.
The days are okay. I watch the TV in the afternoon. If I get lonely, the sound of other voices, other rooms are near to me. I'm not afraid. The operator, she tells the time, it's good for a laugh. There's always radio. For a dime I can talk to God, dial a prayer. Are you there? Do you care? Are you there? And in the winter, extra blankets for the cold. Fix the heater, getting old. I am wiser now, you know, and still as big a fool concerning you. I met your friend. She's very nice, what can I say? It was an accident. I never dreamed we'd meet again this way. You're looking well, I'm not afraid. You have a lovely home, just like a picture. No, I live alone. I found it easier. You must remember how I never liked the party life. Up all night, lovely wife. You have a lovely wife. And in the winter, extra blankets for the cold. Fix the heater, getting old. You were with her, now I know I'll live alone forever, not together now.
Was that it? Was that the whole song? Okay, I guess that was it. Okay, well, there you go. In the Winter by Janis Ian for Lil Taffy. I have to say, I still live in the French Quarter, I live outside the French Quarter. I live in Tremay, which is becoming as touristy as the French Quarter used to be. And I cannot see a tourist group without thinking of Lil Taffy. There was this one incident, and I can't remember if the person was an ex-boyfriend or just a friend of his, but he had someone who he was pissed off about, and that person was apparently self-conscious about their weight, I think, and he had found out that person was doing crack or crystal meth or something. He was all tweaked out. And the person he was mad at also was one of those tour guides, one of those little haunted tour guides that runs around the French Quarter and tells you stories of the haunted history, and you can still hear the voices to this day. Ooh. So the memory that I have, and the reason I think about every time I walk by one of those tour groups and I think about Taffy, is we're walking by, this person he was upset with was leading a little tour guide, and we're walking by on the other side of the street, and he's pissed off at this guy, and he says, "Don't listen to Tubby, he's on crack." Right, and I cannot walk by one of those tour groups without thinking that line. Don't listen to Tubby, he's on crack. Anyway, so, with that said, I'm going to play the second request from Lil Taffy. He requested I Fucking Love You by Big Black Delta, and he put remix. Well, I went looking on iTunes, and there's quite a few remixes. And I have to say, it's a pretty horrible song in most of the remixes. I listened to a lot of samples, and I settled on the one that I felt I could listen to, because a lot of them were really unbearable. But this is the most tolerable version of I Fucking Love You by Big Black Delta for Lil Taffy Davenport. like this one. On second listen through, it's pretty good. Still going a little bit. Anyway, there you go. Another edition of 2-Track Tombstone, especially for my little friend Daffy Davenport. Give her the money. That's a quote from the movie. So why don't you download a few of these? You can put them back to back while you're working out or while you're doing your dishes or whatever you do. You can listen to me while you're doing it. You can download them to your Android device, or you can play them on your iPad. You can, maybe, I don't know if you can download them into your iTunes. Probably, though. I'll bet you can. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on 2-Track Tombstone.